It all began in December 1891. At the INCA International School in Springfield, Massachusetts, a young physical education teacher named James Naismith faced a challenge: finding a winter sport for his students. Naismith remembered old ball games and decided to create a new sport. He placed 2 peach baskets 3.05 m high at the ends of the gymnasium and used a soccer ball. The objective was to throw the ball into the basket without moving it in one's hands. To maintain order, he wrote 13 basic rules that included: no running with the ball, passing the ball with the hands, and no violent physical contact. A point was scored when the ball went into the basket and had to be retrieved by hand. The first game was chaotic, with shoving and confusion. But the excitement of the game grew, and it was played at other colleges and universities. In the 1940s, basketball was already popular in universities and smaller clubs. But there was no professional league. In 1946, a group of businessmen founded the Basketball Association of America, BAA, to bring the sport to larger arenas and attract more fans. However, it competed with the National Basketball League, NBL, which had more established teams. In 1949, the two leagues decided to merge, forming the National Basketball Association, NBA, with 17 teams. During the early years, the league faced challenges, but over time, stars like George McKenna emerged, helping to popularize the game. In 1950, with improved rules and the integration of African-American stars such as Chuck Cooper, Earl Joydynat, and Zootote Clifton, the league's most prominent figures were African-Americans. This integration was initially very difficult due to prejudice, but little by little, it allowed the NBA to grow and become the most important basketball league in the world. Since you've made it this far, we'd like to ask you to support us by subscribing, activating the bell, clicking like, and leaving us your comment. It's completely free for you, but it helps us a lot to continue creating content. During the years, the teams could hold the ball all the time they wanted, which made the game slow and boring. Until in 1954, the change revolutionized everything: the possession clock of 24 seconds. Now, each team had only 24 seconds to launch, forcing them to play more quickly and to make the game much more dynamic. But there, the changes were not finished. In 1979, and it produced the line of 3 points. At the beginning, few used it. But with time, it became one of the most lethal weapons of modern basketball. Today, players like Stephen Curry have taken the shot from another level, completely changing the way in which the sport is played. Besides the NBA, there is what is known as FIBA, the International Basketball Federation. It has different rules and is the only authority in basketball recognized by the Olympic International, IOC. In the largest, the contact is more physical and the matches are more spectacular. Meanwhile, in FIBA, the games are more strategic and tactical. Every change in the rules has made basketball the spectacle of the spectacle of the made basketball the spectacle we know today: fast, exciting, and full of action. Now let's review some of the legendary players, those who marked the history of this sport forever. Bill Russell and his 11 rings with the Celtics. Michael Jordan, the Bulls goalie. Kobe Bryant. The Mamba mentality. LeBron James and Stephen Curry, among others. These days, the NBA is studied as a global phenomenon, the organization of one of the most popular sports, not only in the United States but throughout the world. Thus, we see the expansion of basketball in Europe, Asia, and Latin America, where, over time, they have developed highly competitive leagues. Although they were founded long before, it was in the late 1970s and early 1980s when the Harlem Globetrotters, an American exhibition basketball team that combined sport with comedy and entertainment, popularized the sport much more, having a comic strip of its members and adventures that aired on NBC over the years and attending to inclusion as a norm. Leagues were created for disabled people and women where they can have fun, compete, and develop as athletes. Over the years, and with inclusion as a norm, the WNBA, the Women's Professional Basketball League, was created, and basketball was included in the Paralympic Games. We look forward to seeing you for our next videos. And remember to subscribe, activate the bell, like and share the video, and if you want a specific video, write it in the comments box.